Attention supporter! Arsenal are targeting an £88 million forward and preparing direct contact over a potential transfer. The club have also received the green light to formalize their interest in their £70 million star as the selling club prepare to cash in. Arteta reveals the severity of Declan Rice's injury ahead of the clash with Aston Villa. Hello, Arsenal fan! Here are the latest updates from the most beloved club in Europe. Despite the wide range of options currently available on the market, a new report from Turkish football indicates that Adria Berta and Mikel Arteta are already planning reinforcements for the January window. Among the most talked about names behind the scenes at Arsenal is Juventus sensation Kenan Yildiz, who has been attracting attention from several major European clubs. Yildiz, one of Serie A's brightest rising stars, is enjoying an exceptional moment. The 20-year-old forward is currently considered Juventus's best player with 4 goals and 3 assists in this Serie A campaign, after finishing last season as the team's main attacking force. His talent has made him a target for several Premier League clubs, and even Fabrizio Romano has confirmed Chelsea's strong interest. Nevertheless, recent reports have focused heavily on Arsenal. According to Corriere dello Sport, the Gunners have intensified talks with Yıldız's camp, information supported by Turkish football. The London club have already expressed interest to the player's agents and are now expected to take the next step, making direct contact with Yıldız himself to discuss a potential transfer after ongoing conversations with his representatives. His versatility is one of the main factors attracting Arsenal. Yıldız can play on either wing or in practically any attacking position, and his recent performances for both Juventus and the Turkish national team only strengthen his value. In addition, Juventus are struggling to meet the player's contractual demands in renewal talks, creating an opportunity for other clubs to approach. 2 key factors are driving the situation forward. First, renewal negotiations between Yıldız and Juventus have stalled, favoring Berta's strategy. Second, Arsenal appeared determined to reinforce their attack, even after major investments in the previous window, possibly seeking more creativity, youth, and unpredictability in Arteta's offensive system. Another relevant point concerns the contract situations of Gabriel Martinelli and Leandro Trossard, who are entering the final 2 years of their deals. Kenan Yıldız could fit perfectly as a long-term replacement. Juventus, however, do not intend to make the process easy. The Italian giants are prepared to demand around £88 million for the forward, described as a special talent by former manager Massimiliano Allegri. Although the price is extremely high and may be difficult for clubs to meet, interest from English sides is serious and increasing. What is clear is that Yıldız has become one of the most sought-after young talents, and Arsenal are watching every detail of the situation very closely. Arsenal have received a major boost in their pursuit of Rodrigo Goes after a report from The Athletic stated that Real Madrid are willing to let him go. The Brazilian winger has been the subject of constant transfer rumors in recent months. His struggle to secure regular minutes has raised doubts about his long-term future at the club. This season, Rodrigo has played 16 matches under Xabi Alonso in all competitions, but has accumulated only 446 minutes, a clear sign of how limited his role has become. According to the new report, Real Madrid are now ready to consider offers. Rodrigo lost his status as an untouchable player last summer, but chose to remain at the Bernabeu, which prevented Premier League interest from becoming formal bids. However, this scenario may change as early as January, with Real Madrid more open to negotiations. Rodrigo is currently on a run of 30 matches without scoring, equaling the longest goal drought in Real Madrid's history, a record previously held by Mariano Diaz. This update is likely to be welcomed by Arsenal, who have monitored the player for some time and now find themselves in a stronger position should they decide to advance with a proposal. Arsenal have been searching for wide attackers capable of providing more pace, creativity, and attacking variety. Rodrigo fits this profile perfectly and brings experience at the highest level of European football. Real Madrid's more flexible stance suggests that the player may now be more open to a move to the Premier League. At 24, Rodrigo has already built an impressive trophy list, including 2 Champions Leagues, 3 La Ligas, a Copa del Rey, 2 UEFA Super Cups, and several other honors. Transfermarkt currently values him at £70 million, but this figure may fall due to Real Madrid's willingness to sell, making the deal more attainable for interested clubs. With this scenario unfolding, Arsenal now have a genuine opportunity. If they choose to act, they may intensify their interest in a player who has long been admired within the club. Declan Rice is one of several Arsenal players who may miss this weekend's Premier League fixtures. The Gunners enter the round in excellent form, leading the competition with a 5-point gap over second-placed Manchester City. Mikel Arteta's side are displaying remarkable consistency, but now face a challenging sequence marked by injuries and limited recovery time. This weekend, Arsenal traveled to face Aston Villa, a side that has impressed with their consistency and climbed significantly in the table in recent weeks. Unai Emery's team currently sit third, ahead of both Chelsea and Crystal Palace. Arsenal have lost only 1 Premier League match so far and aim to maintain their strong form during Saturday's visit to Villa Park on 6 December. However, the squad situation is anything but straightforward. Several key players remain unavailable due to injury. Kai Havertz and Gabriel Magalhaes are still sidelined and, according to Arteta, are unlikely to return before next year. The manager gave an honest assessment of their recoveries, explaining, "Kai is doing very well. He is already back doing some work on the pitch, but he still needs time. He was pushing himself to the limit but couldn't reach the next stage of recovery. We are all eager to have him back." Regarding Gabriel Magalhaes, Arteta added, "Big Gabi is progressing very well, but these recoveries take weeks." The most recent and concerning issue involves Declan Rice. The England international felt muscular discomfort during the midweek match against Brentford. With December's tight schedule and minimal rest between fixtures, Arteta admitted that significant changes will be necessary for the match against Aston Villa. He explained, "Obviously, it's not good news. Declan had to come off, and we still don't know exactly how he will be. We will assess him tomorrow. He can walk, but he cannot play right now." Arteta highlighted the heavy workload. "The problem is that he has played many minutes. We had a match on Wednesday night and now another on Saturday morning. Their bodies need time." The manager emphasized the need for a more balanced schedule, stating, "They might be able to play some minutes, but if we could have a bit more time to recover and protect the well-being of these players, it would be ideal." With so many challenges, Arsenal approached the clash with Aston Villa determined to defend their lead, but aware that they must overcome physical limitations and adjust the squad quickly. The team's response to this difficult moment may define their rhythm in the coming weeks of intense competition. Thank you very much for watching until the end. See you next time.